What's up, everyone? This is your boy Sergio. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. Today I was able to make it to the No Kings protest in Brooklyn. I wanted to show you some of the images I made today, also give photographers advice if you're interested in doing this kind of work. I first started out as a landscape photographer in Miami, Florida, my hometown. Little by little, I started doing street photography, and from there I started getting to more documentary work. The first large-scale protest that I photographed was in 2016. It was a Black Lives Matter protest that occurred in downtown Miami. Then in 2018, I moved to New York, been to many protests in New York. Another large-scale one that I attended and photographed extensively was the George Floyd protest. That was pretty intense, and now fast forward to 2025, here we are again with a lot of injustices, and just everything's changing so much in our country, and there's so much division. And these are things that, in my opinion, they're very hard to ignore. So regardless of whatever type of photography I'm into or what kind of photography I'm currently doing, I would always go back to doing this kind of work, because these are things that are just hard to ignore. And in the future, you can have these photographs to show people, to say, hey, I was there, or I saw this, or I remember when that happened. I mean, these are things that, there's a lot of things going on right now that you don't want them to repeat. And if people don't study history, people don't know their history, people don't document history as it's happening, then it's very easy to forget, and it's very easy to repeat them. The last time, like I said, that I covered a huge protest and it was very intense was during COVID, and it's just no coincidence that now we're under the same administration as then. These are some photos from the 2020 protests. See the police officers on the bottom with their masks, their COVID masks, a gentleman holding a flag upside down. I mean, these are pretty intense. I mean, it's pretty something that I look back at these and I just can't believe we're here again. But some advice when you do this kind of work, it's smart to carry a type of album like this to show people in case people do confront you. Some people are emotional, some people are upset, some people are angry. And sometimes having a camera in their face is something that people don't want. If someone asks you not to photograph them, I think the respectful thing to do is don't photograph them. Or if they ask you to delete an image, just delete it. If someone questions you and asks you what you're doing and why you're doing it, I usually carry one of these. I show them what I do. Luckily today I had no issues. Everyone in Brooklyn was very friendly today. Most people wanted to be photographed, so I had no issues at all. But if you do this kind of work, or you've never done this kind of work and you want to get into it, this may be something you may want to have in your back pocket to kind of, just explain what you're doing, de-escalate a situation. I think that if you're respectful, you're empathetic, and you go there without really looking for a problem, you'll be fine. But if you look for a problem, especially in a big city like New York City, you'll find it. But without any more yapping, I'll go ahead and show you some of the images. Also, I'll link a link to my photo book that I made a few months ago, Borough. For the past 2.5 years, I've been photographing the local firefighters in my neighborhood. So this book is 100 black and white images of the work that I've done with them. And yeah, just leave me a comment regarding this video, the images. I used my Leica M246, which is a monochrome camera with a 50mm on it. I have a flash on here, but I didn't use that today. I also used my favorite camera that I've been using since 2016, the Leica M3 with a 90mm. I love this camera, I love the setup. The images you're gonna see were the ones that I took with my black and white monochrome camera. In the future, maybe I'll do another video of my film shots, but for now, these are my digital images. My Instagram is NYCSurge, which will also be linked in the description. But yeah, just let me know what you think about the photos. Let me know what protests you've covered, or if you have any advice for photographers who want to get into this kind of work. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.